Business was slow at the small shop when a strange customer suddenly showed up. She didn't buy anything. Instead, she tremblingly pointed at the job ad. When the manager learned the woman was over 70, he quickly tried to offer a low wage to discourage her, but the old woman didn't mind the low pay. She said half the wage was enough. The confused manager reluctantly gave her a free dorayaki and sent her away. Unexpectedly, the old woman came back a few days later, handed over a handwritten business card, and commented on the manager's dorayaki. She said the red bean filling could be perfected. Then she gave him some homemade red bean paste. Curious, he took a bite and was completely won over. The manager never imagined this 70-year-old woman would change his whole life. Yonglai was a single man in his 40s. He spent 5 years in prison for intentional injury. After release, he worked in the small shop to pay his debt. Summer came, and the old woman with the delicious red bean paste returned. Before she could speak, Yonglai offered her the job. The woman happily accepted. When filling out the onboarding report, the manager noticed her deformed hands. She probably had a rare disease, but Yonglai didn't think much of it. Then he explained the shop used pre-made red bean paste. But the woman seriously said, "Red bean paste is the soul of dorayaki. It must be handmade." Early next morning before dawn, they arrived at the shop. Yonglai soaked the red beans in advance, but the woman still checked everything carefully. She excitedly explained, "To bring out the perfect flavor, you have to treat them gently." After a long while, she leaned on the pot lid to listen closely, then slowly lifted the lid. Only when she saw the bean skins starting to bloom did she say this step was done. Yonglai thought just simmering on low heat was enough, but the woman washed the beans with clean water again. After a ritual-like process, a batch of rich red bean paste was ready. It looked like a sweet treasure glowing invitingly, making people eager to taste it right away. When business officially started, the woman's work was done. She didn't see the amazed looks on customers' faces when they tried the new dorayaki. Just hearing Yonglai's description made her smile wide with joy. Before finishing the day's prep, Yonglai opened the shutters early and was shocked. The street was packed with customers waiting to buy dorayaki. He hurriedly started selling. The woman stayed behind to help. A few days later one evening, the small shop's landlady suddenly visited. She asked about the old woman and suspected she had leprosy. After reading the onboarding report, the landlady sneered and said she was right. The woman's address was in a leprosy quarantine area. The landlady quickly disinfected everything and demanded Yonglai fire the woman, then left without looking back. Early next morning, still half asleep, Yonglai got a call from the woman. She said she felt unwell and wanted to close the shop and rest. Not knowing this, the woman insisted on preparing red bean paste for the next day. After finishing, she wanted to open the shutters for fresh air, but saw customers waiting patiently outside. "Help us." The woman had to run the dorayaki shop alone. The next morning, a late Yonglai saw the woman preparing red bean paste again, realizing she had worked alone the previous day. Seeing her excited face, he temporarily ignored the landlady's orders. But the biggest challenge wasn't the landlady's pressure. The news that the woman had leprosy spread. Fewer customers came to buy dorayaki. Even recovered leprosy patients struggled to be accepted by society. Watching the woman's lonely back, Yonglai felt deep sadness and guilt.